name is Haley Brown, and I've done my emergency management project on tribal issues. As you can see behind me, I have a lovely array of dream catchers and different Native American pieces that have been collected over the years. Now, moving on to the first topic of discussion, we have tribal facts. Right now, there are 1.7 million Native Americans within 48 different states. It's quite a large population when you think about it. During these different tribes, the reservation sizes vary from half an acre to 16 million acres. So there's quite a variety there and a little dispersity between the different tribes. A lot of it has to do with jurisdictional reasons and a lot of history just going back over the years. Also, there are currently 566 federally recognized tribes. These are only ones that are federally recognized, which means there are more out there that have not gone through the proper venues yet. Now, among the Native Americans, we have the struggles. One of the major struggles we see is media coverage. So often, the media overlooks and ignores tribal communities. Some examples I have here are in 2011, 1,380 acres of Indian reservations were burned through and impacted. Also, during Hurricane Katrina, 6 different federally recognized tribes were affected, but neither of these two are greatly mentioned within the media. This is mostly due to the fact that tribes have to go through state governors to receive aid. Politics, money, reservation boundaries, and jurisdictions within each tribe slow the response to receive aid. Sometimes these state governors reject or ignore the request, which makes it even harder for them to receive aid. Native Americans have to go through their state governors in order to receive anything at all. They can't go directly to the president and higher authorities like most states can. Moving on, we have more information here. So, tribes are treated similar to states when it comes to the emergency management. Big example here is the Hurricane Sandy Relief Bill supported all of this by allowing the tribes to directly appeal to the president for federal aid. This right here is a great milestone for the Native Americans, and I believe this was largely due to the Cherokees. So, great job, guys. The Tribal Chief Executive Officer is responsible for the public safety and welfare of the people of that tribe. They overlook things and act as the main liaison for everything within their own community. Each tribe, subsequently here as we see, has their own individual emergency management team. TREMA, NTEMC, and FEMA are all agencies that have worked together to unite emergency management plans for the tribes and their reservations and to help educate Native Americans in disaster preparedness. You can't ever be too prepared, and it really helps to have these agencies that are available to offer more information and guidance and to just have an underlying plan started to be established. Going along with this, we see that there in 1994, Public Law 103-454 lists 3 ways that tribes gain federal recognition. The first one is a congressional act. The second one is 25 CFR Part 83, which, as we see down here, goes to meaning that it established a set of regulations that required to assess the request of American Indian tribes to become federally recognized. Just more of a bigger picture there. And then back up to the top, we see the third is a U.S. court decision. So, federal recognition grants sovereignty while also receiving benefits from the U.S. government. However, Congress can terminate a tribe's federal recognition if they seem fit. So now that I've given you guys a little overview of tribes and tribal issues within the emergency management plan, I hope you'll have a better understanding. Over here, I have more information where I found most of my resources and where you can go as well if you have more information, more questions, or just you want more answered. Thank you very much.